What's up, everybody? Finally back to making videos. This video right here is going to be a short video, and it's pretty much just going to talk about what we found with the motor. So anybody that saw the last video knows that we were having some issues. We're filling up the catch can, blowing oil all down the side of the truck. Was having a lot of issues with it. Some stuff that's not in the video is we took the truck here near the house and we tested it. After we put a set of heads on, I ended up taking the heads that were on it off. We swapped out to a better head stud and we tried some new heads. It didn't work. I blew the head gasket. We tried something else, put it back together, burnt the head gasket a third time, and then I also torched the head. Luckily we didn't hurt the block, but from there is when I started tearing the motor down, which will be what's in this video. I didn't have time to video what I was doing. I was more concerned about figuring out the problem and getting everything sorted out. So what I did is I just took pictures along the way, and I'll just talk over the pictures and try to explain everything we found and point out some stuff. There's also some stuff that I found with the block that's not in here. I just didn't take pictures of it. We did get rid of the Pro Charger. We went to Twins, and I also made a phone call and got a guy named Adam from Mid-America Customs involved with the truck, so he's helping with the tuning now. If you hadn't heard of him, you may have heard of his truck, the Gap Train, and you can also check out his YouTube channel. So definitely go check him out. He makes some really good videos. The dude's badass. Definitely worth going and subscribing to his channel. But he is helping with the truck now, and yeah, his tune is pretty badass. This truck has already went faster than the Pro Charger at only 17 pounds of boost. So it is definitely looking promising. With the Pro Charger at 21 pounds of boost on my tune, we already beat its time at 17 pounds of boost. And also we were lifting the heads around 17 pounds of boost. It was already starting to push water, and now we've got it to where 17 pounds it ain't doing anything. So everything's looking good. So we're going to start doing some testing and start trying to lay into it and really see what it can do. But yes, it's looking pretty promising. See, is there anything else? So my girl is also making shirts. It's one of the hats we did. I don't know, you've probably seen it in a video. I may have already been wearing them, but she's going to start making shirts and hats. So I guess we're going to start a Facebook or a website or something for the truck so people can purchase the shirts or the hats. Mainly just help us with fuel, getting from track to track and racing. If the testing does turn out good and we don't blow this bottom end up, because there is a couple of things in there that is a little questionable, but yeah, we get that started up. I will make a video or make a short showing everybody where to go. Also, there's going to be some testing at the end of the video. It's more like a blooper reel. We took it down to the track and I tried to lock the front end down, but it didn't turn out too well because I got a vibration, so I had to put some of the travel back in. I believe it's a bump steer that I got to get situated. So it kind of looked like a Willy Fest, but I threw the videos in there so y'all could see some of it. But don't judge me by my bad suspension adjustments of that day. But stay tuned because we're fixing to start testing. We're gonna go make some street hits and all that good stuff. So like, share, subscribe, as my son always tells me to say. And yeah, here's what we found. Here's the head gasket that we blew close to the house. We were trying to test it out. about 17 pounds of boost it let go. Not only did the head gasket let go, but we took out the head too. So we went ahead and tear down the motor and go ahead and see what was all going on with the motor, with the oil pressure problem and all of that. While we were tearing it down, we noticed that the crank was hitting the #1 main. You can see here that the main's hanging off the edge. So maybe my cap got mixed up. I'm not sure. You can see all the spots here where it was hitting the main, and the main was rubbing up against the crankshaft. Dug a little deeper. Found the oil pump drive gear was cracked. I believe this was the result of why we was having so much problems with the oil pressure. We opened up the oil pump. You can see how bad it was. So I think maybe it expanded, pushed against the gear, causing this damage, causing our oil pressure problems. Here you can see the block where it pushed the head gasket out. You can see these other 2 spots where it was getting ready to do the same thing. Ended up taking the block to a machine shop there while they square decked it. Here you can see all the low spots. I believe he cut 2/1000ths off and showed the low spots in it. Come to find out, both sides of my block were 6/1000ths off. But we got the block back, got it cleaned up, got the head TIG welded while the head was off. I went ahead and cut some of the CCs out of the chambers because we had to cut quite a bit out of the head. It's not because we burnt the head, it's because I messed up TIG welding the head and I had some pinholes. So we had to cut a little bit more out of the heads than I wanted. So I took some CCs out of the heads, got them back to, I believe, 60 CCs. And off to the track we go.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.